anime review! So, you might not know this, but I like anime. I really love manga, but I've consumed a lot of the media. I went through a period of kind of like teen angst depression during at about 13, 14, in which I just used to sit in the dark watching Bleach and Naruto, and I watched all of it. And I mean that. I am actually up to date with One Piece at the moment. That's how dramatic I am. So I've got my field notes and we are giving a review to, let's try and say this, Kakegiri. The gambling one on Netflix. So my dad has Netflix and thus I have Netflix. So I decided to start there because they were recommending it to me because they said that it was doing well. You know, it's all popular and whatnot. Let's give it a review because you know how Netflix is, they kind of push their own stuff even if it's actually not that good. So I'm giving judgment. Is Kakegiri good? And is that how you say it? I've watched it and no idea if that's how you said it. So I'm not going to say wasted, but I spent about 4 hours of my life. I was planning on spending 3 hours. So 3 hours, 6 episodes is kind of the minimum I'm giving a series. Like, if you can't catch me within 3 hours, you're probably bad. And let me tell you, it didn't really catch me, but also it wasn't bad enough to stop me. I was kind of just sewing. I had an activity to do, and yes, I can sew at the same time as watch something with subtitles. So I was just going and I just continued. They ended it on a dramatic cliffhanger. What's it called? You know, cliffhanger? You know, I'll insert it if I can think of it. You know what I mean. A very dramatic thing, and I was like, ooh, what's gonna happen? Vaguely enough, I was just like, I've come to this, why I need to watch. I need to know how this part ends at least. So then I watched that, and then another 2 episodes, I think. So I didn't stick to it very well. So basically, it's this school. I've got my notes, so I'm vaguely going to continue looking down and kind of thinking of it. So it's this school that's kind of makes no sense. So it's all like rich kids, like children of like politicians and stuff. Like their electronics politician or whatever that didn't know anything about electronics maybe, but these rich kids in a school, and the big craze, the thing that's most important in this school is gambling, because logic, because this would be allowed in the real world, because this makes sense, and that's how, you know, society works. Just gambling, you know, everyone wants it. Apparently it's helpful for politicians because there's like techniques to it. Now that's not 100% true. Like the first gambling game they did in the beginning was literally a game of rock, paper, scissors, and yes, I forgot what order that was in. And that's actually a game of chance unless cheat, which is what everyone does. So this show about gambling is not about gambling, it's about cheating. And I'm just like, no thanks. Also, that neck movement, I'm sorry. But no thanks. So basically, our main character is a shitty boy. I mean city boy from Haikyuu. Subtitles necessary. No, YouTube, I'm not swearing. And he's just the most boring character ever. He has no character design. He's just a normal person with brown hair. It's completely uninteresting, and he's obviously just a substitute for the person watching this. So we start off with him. He's in a gambling game. He loses. He becomes a dog. Woof. Dog. There you go. That's a cute dog. Woof woof. That's not what one's ears do. So he's a dog, and he's basically the girl's slave because debt. And that's okay. So then the new girl, so the girl that wins against him is a twin tail blonde girl. So obviously she's the villain. Yes, Europeans, ugh, evil. Those Aryans. Basically, a new girl comes in, and of course she's a classic Japanese beauty, like long, straight hair, very dramatic, very large, questionably. She's a new, and after a lot of drama she wins, and then she gives money to the boring character so that he can be freed and no longer be a dog. But the whole game, like, the game's rigged. The blonde girl has like gotten 20 of her classmates to vote for, is it rock or hand? It's not scissors. And basically she's rigged the game. So statistically she's a higher chance of getting it right. But of course she loses because she's the evil one. And also they're all crazy. They're all completely crazy. And this is the main problem for this series, is that I don't like anyone. There's no likeable characters. They're all horrible, horrible, creepy people. Or just boring sods like the dude. So basically, you know, the first episode, you know, debt, out of debt, new girl, ooh, she's all interesting, ooh, anime. And then the girl is now in debt, but with like I'm not sure how money works in yen, but she's now in debt to the other girl, so she becomes a cat. She becomes cat, which is the girl equivalent of the dog thing, so she's like a lower class. It kind of reminds me of this yaoi anime, not anime, manga, which I saw and then didn't read because it was just like, woo, all about class systems. I will insert it. And it was just drama. So every episode someone cheats in gambling and she wins because she's so smart and she's better than everyone else. But then she becomes a cat because the president, the like evil person, is even smarter than her. Goes up underneath and like moves magnets to make her win, make her lose, I mean. It's just the same thing again and again. Is there anything else to say? I hate everyone's, I'm just like reading this verbatim. She wants real nails in the second episode or whatever. She wants to rip off people's nails, like real nails. Well, duh. Like, yeah, that's what normal humans do. Everyone cheats. I hate everyone's faces. Reminds me of the yaoi thing. Episode 4 has rape and masturbation, or threats of rape and actual masturbation. The boy is an idiot. BOI. Take him while you're at it, which perfectly summarises his character. You know, it's just like a secondary thought. He's only there to basically be the main, it's you insert yourself into this boring faceless character. He is a Mary Sue, or whatever the term is. He is boring. But yeah, anime review. I would give it like a 2 out of 5. I'm not going to be that harsh, and that's not being harsh. I would say watch it if you have time and don't want to think or to like it, but if you have anything better to do with your time, watch something better. Watch the classics, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, classics. Just watch good stuff. Goblin Slayer is good. I've read the manga for that. I think I'll do an anime review of that next, if you want. So see how the anime compares to the manga, or whatever I can remember of it. So yeah, 2 out of 5. That's why it's not harsh. If it was 2 out of 10, that'll be harsh. So yeah, that's it. I can't think of anything else to think of, so thank you for coming in.
Great. Boom, yeah.